People were in the streets of Vancouver today as well, but it wasn't all about the Olympics. Demonstrators demanded a public inquiry into a horrible reality. Hundreds of cases of missing and murdered Aboriginal women across the country. The National's Duncan McHugh reports.
For Karen Williams, Valentine's Day is raw and painful, a day to remember her sister.
If there's anything, I'd like to give her for Valentine's, is justice.
Alberta Williams was only 24 when she died.
She was the kindest, politest person. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
It was 1989, Prince Rupert. After work, Alberta told her other sister Claudia she was going to a party. Her family never saw her alive again. A month later, hikers discovered Alberta's body, raped, strangled, dumped by the road now dubbed the Highway of Tears, where 18 women have died or disappeared since the 1970s.
My dad, I remember seeing him break down and crying. He said, "Why are my daughters looking for their sister in the dumpsters, in the bushes?" Would you like one?
Though Alberta's police file is still open, Karen questions efforts to find her sister's murderer.
I don't think they haven't done enough. It's been 20 years. I think it's been shelved in the back room.
Which is why she's here, the 19th year of this march to honor the memory of women who suffer violence.
Olympic organizers tried to get the route of this annual march changed, but activists prevailed, inviting the world's media to sites here in the downtown east side where women's bodies have been found or last seen.
Aboriginal women's groups say the tally of missing or murdered women in Canada is over 500, and more deadly than any serial killer is apathy.
What are we saying as a society? That this doesn't count? So I really feel that the need for a public inquiry into the policing, but also beyond that, is something that is very critical.
Many here insist Canada must heed last year's call by the United Nations to thoroughly investigate.
This is about family that includes myself. This is personal, and it needs to be something that this country feels in their hearts and in their souls that must be addressed at the highest levels.
Karen Williams says it feels good to share this with others.
It just feels like an overwhelming love for all these women.
Alberta Williams' birthday was February 20th. She would have turned 45 this year. Duncan McHugh, CBC News, Vancouver.
A little later, we'll hear from the daughter of one of the murdered women from Vancouver's downtown east side. She's speaking publicly for the first time.